Hey guys, welcome to another video of mine. It's Kamar AA, and this is another transfer update news. And obviously, we can't sign anyone. We have a transfer ban, and to be honest, I haven't uploaded because I've been waiting for time for the Frank Lampard announcement video. I've got the thumbnail prepared. I know what I need to say, but it's just dragging on and on and on. We've literally become 48 hours FC. I mean, it's an utter joke. Like at one time in our history, in the past recent history in our few years, we'd always sign players for 32 million. N'Golo Kante, 32 million. Hazard, 32 million. Oscar, 32 million. Fabregas, 32 million. Diego Costa, 32 million. Willian, 32 million. Pedro, 32 million. We were simply 32 million FC. And now we've become 48 hours FC. Every time. Last season, how many sorry videos did I make to you guys saying in 48 hours will be done? Negotiations are ongoing. He's going to sign a contract. Personal terms have been agreed. It's just negotiation with Napoli and ADL, etc. I kept saying 40 hours because it was, they were not going to announce it. More negotiation. And it's the exact same thing. With Chelsea, I've always said for time, right, that you can literally have a transfer ban. Transfer ban or no transfer ban, you'll have a busy summer as a Chelsea fan because it's just how we are. It's just a roller coaster life of a Chelsea fan. This is what you experience. It's normal. Not once in our history can Chelsea have a normal, functional window without any excitement or drama. It's just not possible. And to be honest, I'm surprised as how long, it's taken Frank Lampard to be announced. Now, if any of you guys have any doubts, in the comment section below, or any of my subscribers, if you have any doubts whether Frank Lampard will become our new manager, I can confirm it's already done. Nico Schurrer, journalist, Simon Johnson, all the top journalists connected with Chelsea, Nizar Kinsella, Simon Johnson, Liam Townley as well, all the top sources like Sky Sports sources and Telegraph. It's done, it's completed. He's already signed the contract. Derby have already accepted it. The reason why it's taking so long is they're waiting for Derby to finally get a replacement. They want to announce their replacement before they're letting go of Lampard. And obviously the player that the manager going to sign is a guy called Coco Philippines. I don't know, he's going to be their new Derby manager. Once he's announced, then we're going to be given the green light to announce Frank Lampard. Now, there are some strong rumours it could be announced tonight. So if it is announced within an hour or two, then obviously you will be receiving another video very shortly. However, at the moment, it does seem quite late for one. And also, Instagram and Twitter is currently down. If it's not tonight, it should be tomorrow. It should be. But how many times have we said the next day, 48 hours? I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being Friday as well. I mean, but like I said, if you have any doubts, don't have any doubts, Frank Lampard is definitely going to be our next manager. And there's some exciting news regarding player contracts I'm going to be discussing. And the two main stories I want to discuss was Callum Hudson-Odoi, obviously going to be signing a new long-term deal, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek, fresh reports with him. Now, let's start off with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Now, yesterday, the Telegraph broke the news story, and like I said, Nizar Kinsella, also broke it. So all the top journalists, so it is a very reliable source. They've reported that Loftus-Cheek will be signing a new long-term deal, 5-year contract with Chelsea, and that he's basically been promised a lot of terms. He wants to stay at Chelsea, become a legend. He loves life here. He grew up as he's Chelsea through and through. He grew up through the academy, youth system, and to be honest, he's one of our best players, 100%. Before he got injured, which is so unfortunate, he will be returning around October time. Obviously, apparently, according to Care for a Youth, is a very reliable Twitter account. He did report that Loftus-Cheek's injury, he did 3 times more damage than Callum Hudson-Odoi, so it's really unfortunate with his Achilles, but he will be signing a new 5-year long-term deal, and for me, it's fantastic news. Now, there are some conflicting reports regarding the wages. Now, Telegraph reported that he will be earning 150k a week. However, Nizar Kinsella, who's more reliable in my opinion, has reported that he actually is, going to be on 120k a week. Nonetheless, it's a lot of money, but he deserves it 100%. I mean, what he's done for the football club, the performances he's shown last season, and once he gets the injuries past him, for me, he's going to be exceptional next season. And I'm really excited to see when he returns from the injury, the end product he's going to provide, the output, what he gives to the team, the drive, determination, the way he dribbles, the type of player he is, and the way he's going to fit into our system next season with Frank Lampard. And under Frank Lampard's system, he will be perfect. For me, he is better than Mason Mount without a shadow of a doubt, and I do believe he has got more potential than Mount. But, the way that Mason Mount was used under Frank Lampard last season, Loftus-Cheek will be used the same. They'll be interchanged. Remember, we've got Champions League football. Kovacic obviously has been signed permanently, or that has been confirmed. And to be honest, with Loftus-Cheek as well, I think that he's an exceptional talent. You know, he's going to be what he's got, like world-class potential. Will be one of the best. But I do trust in his Alcantara. The 120k a week does sound more realistic. I couldn't imagine Chelsea giving him 150 if I'm being brutally honest. But 120 is a lot of money, and it just goes to show how much the Chelsea board and the Chelsea hierarchy believe in Ruben, how much they actually trust him to be giving him that type of wages. But that type of long-term deal, despite him having a long-term injury which could potentially halt his potential, the fact that they have so much belief and trust, and it's kind of a new era that we're going into. Chelsea moving into a new era now, an era that we believe in youth, develop the youth, trust in the academy, and it's like as if the board have finally woken up and kind of smelt the coffee that we have to start utilising a world-class academy. We have one of the best academies, not just in this country, but in Europe alone. And, you know, we have to spend smartly and wisely in the market. And when we do sign players, do a Man City where we sign a top draw, top world-class caliber players, not average players such as Drinkwater or Zappacosta or Bakayoko or Morata. We need top players. And I think that the board have learned their lesson after wasting a lot of money. We find it on a lesson. But, like I said, really positive news. More news as well. Mason Mount is also in fresh talks with Chelsea regarding a brand new contract. Obviously, he was keen on signing for Chelsea anyway. But now that Frank Lampard would definitely be Chelsea manager, it's given him more enthusiasm and he's even more keen to sign a long-term deal. So that should be announced within the next 2-3 weeks. He will be going on the pre-season tour to Japan. That was definitely confirmed by the club. Obviously, you know, he booked his visa, etc. He will be joining the tour, so going to be really interesting to see him in the preseason tour, how he develops and how he plays and he gels with the rest of the team. And also regarding that Rhys James injury update. Now, the thing with Rhys James is it's promising. Now, Rhys James will be returning early. Now, his injury wasn't as bad as it seems. I did report that, you know, he was, he stayed down. He had the oxygen mask. He was carried off with a stripper, but he will be returning early August, so you know he will be making it for the end of pre-season, and he will definitely be back for the start of the season, which is fantastic news. It's definitely good news, especially with the injuries that we've had recently. It's not as serious as we first thought. Loftus-Cheek signing a long-term deal, Rhys James come back as well, and Callum Hudson-Odoi is the second part I want to talk about. Callum Hudson-Odoi, that I've mentioned for time in a lot of videos and for a long while now that he will be signing a new long-term deal. Now, it's not that I'm having my doubts, but the problem is like, the negotiations has dragged on for so long. We keep hearing that, you know, talks are positive. They're starting to talk with the board. You know, it's representative. The talks are positive. You know, advancements and negotiations, etc. But it's taken so long now. I'm thinking, is he really that committed to Chelsea? I'm sure he is. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. But it's taken a long time. But hopefully, Chelsea are set to be optimistic that he will be signing a new 5-year contract worth 100k a week. So not as much as Ruben, but still a lot. Consider this: Callum Hudson-Odoi is only 18 years of age. He hasn't had that many, you know, matches, that many minutes as well. He's also got a long-term injury, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek is, you know, 23 years of age, a lot more game experience. He's been through the academy more. He's played a lot more last season. But the thing with Callum Hudson-Odoi is his injury, like I said, is nowhere near as serious as Loftus-Cheek. He will miss the first few games of the start of the season, which is unlucky, but he will make it for end of August, start of September, which is fantastic news in my opinion. The more players that we can get back from injury, especially when we have a transfer ban, so we couldn't increase the depth and quality. And the fact that we've lost Eden Hazard on top of that, for me, it's crucial that Callum Hudson-Odoi returns early, but I'm really excited that he will be signing a long-term deal. Like I said, a new era for this football club, a new direction that we're going to be moving into. Callum Hudson-Odoi, new long-term deal. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, new long-term deal. Rhys James as well. Mason Mount potentially signing a new long-term deal as well. And like I said, if you ever had doubts of Frank Lampard not becoming our new manager, it will 100% happen. And like I said for time, it's only a matter of time before he will be announced as our manager. Confirmation could be tonight. It really depends, to be honest. But it could also be tomorrow morning. Hopefully it's in the morning, because otherwise I'd have to record again. But like I said, thumbnails are ready. I know what I need to say for the announcement as well. And hopefully it does come eventually, because we've really become 40 Hours FC. Like, I'm sick and tired of keep reporting Frank Lampard. I mean, I made his Tactical Nicer video pretty much a month ago, like 3 weeks ago. And that was when we were expecting it to be announced. And 3 weeks later, we're in the same exact position. This club, man, this club's going to be a death of me. Always, it's so late, and it just bores the excitement. Like, everyone knows Frank Lampard's going to be our manager, so when it does happen, like, it's just going to be so underwhelming, because we knew for time, like, Chelsea Football Club really know how to drain the excitement from the fans. It's actually a piss take, to be honest, but yeah. Yeah, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're around here, and hit the like button if you did enjoy the video. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions. Are you happy Loftus-Cheek and Callum Hudson-Odoi will be signing new long-term contracts? And yeah, just leave me your thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to hit the bell notification so you're notified for every time I do upload. And I'll see you guys for my next video. Peace.